Sup shooters, my name is Logan aka Spiderhands and welcome to SP Reviews, where today we're going to be checking out a track by an artist named Doc Jazz titled 2020. Apparently this is very recently released, so we're going to see what we think, hear what we think. We're going to flip over to here and yeah, have a good time. Oh, very funky. Very well mixed. Kind of groovy little house track to it. I'm loving the video as well. Oh, nice piano lines. I'm liking that you're not resolving it straight away with the chord progression. Kind of also kind of a Caribbean jazz funk vibe going to it. Very funky track. I'm loving those synths on the side. Very subtle, but they had a nice color to it. Oh, and some harmonization on that vocal line. Nice. It's got kind of like an 80s kind of groove to it as well. Is this a hook? Nice. Dope. And it's beautiful. Yep. 2020. Cool. Oh. Damn, that harmonization on the 6th or 7th was pretty dope, eh? Oh, and a saxophone. Damn, a saxophone solo. Not even, man. This is crazy. It's beautiful. It's... Oh. Wow. That saxophone as the voice going into another vocal line is clever. Because you don't expect it, you know what I mean? You think, oh, we just got a saxophone solo and you're like, you want more and more, and then suddenly it's taken away from you. You're like, what happened, man? What's going to happen next? Really effective single. I love the dancing as well. The video is really dope, but I'm here to review the music. Yeah, those harmonizations at the end of the verse lines are more than welcome. They're a nice little build before the drop. Is this a variation on the hook line? I might have to look through it at the end, but I think he is changing up what's being said in the chorus and going back to the 2020 at the end, which is really creative. Often you'll just have the same exact message repeated. Oh. Oh, that low and that bass. And that low end synth, is that like a Moog or an 808 or something like that? That's very welcome. Such lush instrumentation involved in this track, eh? Really polished. You'd need to have been doing composition for a while to understand how to get these elements to work together in a way that makes sense. This hell's the most funkiest thing I've listened to today. I know, I'm listening. Look, it's been a while since I know I'm saying funk a lot. Grooviest. Yeah. I don't know why my vocabulary is failing me at this point in time. Groovy. It's the grooviest thing I've listened to in a while. There we go. Oh, nah, that is not it. That is not just finished, is it? That's one of those singles where I'm disappointed that it has to end. It's just so curious. Everything was so fascinating throughout it. It was so fresh sounding. It was so engaging. Yeah, I cannot emphasize enough how much I really need when I'm like asked to check out music or when I find music myself. I need that music, especially if it's from an artist I haven't listened to before, or I haven't heard much from. I need it to be like this. I need it to pull me in straight away, because if it doesn't pull me in, I'm gonna get bored of it. And I've listened to singles and I've just been like, right, when is this going to really hit me here? Or hit me here and get those endorphins flowing, and For this track, it happened within the first few seconds. And honestly, I think that every single single needs to get the person's ears ringing within the first few seconds, if you know what I mean. Like, because otherwise, what's the point? You know, sometimes there's tracks where there's a bit of a slow burn. Like, there's this track called Black Hole by an artist named Casey Friends, who, well, it's a 24-minute long piece, but it's one of the best, no joke, one of the best pieces of music I've ever listened to in my life. It was 24 minutes, and that was the single. And that's the only time I have been like, right, you know, I've needed to take time with it, but it's purely because of the fact that so little was happening at first that you wonder, your thoughts fill the void. But with a song like 2020 by Doc Jazz, it's an adventure. It's a journey throughout the whole way. I was grooving along so much to the music that I didn't pay too much attention to the lyrics. So I'm going to go back and have a listen to the verse. So basically it's about like having 20/20 vision, and like you'll find out the kind of bad stuff that's happening. You can't hide anything from this person that you're with. You can't play games because they're on to you, you know what I mean? That's my impression of this. Yeah, it sounds like he's in a relationship or like he has a friendship with someone, and the person he's with has just been kind of taking the piss a little bit. And it's almost like he's just trying to let them know, hey, you might have thought you've been fooling me, but I know what you're on about. It's kind of like there's a lot of kind of really positive energy. There's a really pleasant vibe to this, but at the same time, there's a sort of a feeling of finalization to it, where it's feels like the guy has come to a conclusion with some of those harmonies. It's almost like, oh, this is what's happening. Oh, this sucks. But I get the impression that the vocalist who's written the song is glad that he knows what's going on. That's my understanding of what 2020 by Doc Jazz is all about. Because when I used to start doing reviews, I used to just go through the song. I would just try to just take what I could from that one listen. But I think it's more fair, especially when a song is this good, for me to just go back and have a second and just make sure I haven't missed anything. Because the last thing I'd want is for there to be one key ingredient that I need to kind of have a really accurate sort of conclusion on something that I've just missed because I've been focusing on something else. You know, I don't want to have tunnel vision. That was Doc Jazz's 2020. I loved the choice of instruments. I loved the orchestration and the sequencing of the different sections. I think it was one of the most fun songs I've listened to in a while. One of the most fun singles. And for a 3.5 minute one, it's incredibly strong. Obviously, Doc Jazz has been doing this for a while. You can tell by the polish and the expertise shown and almost everything involved with this. And I wish Doc Jazz the best of luck in future, although I don't think he'll need it. I think that Doc Jazz is going to do just fine regardless of how whatever I think, because he sounds like an individual who knows himself and what he wants to accomplish, and he's busy doing it. So well done. Thank you very much for watching this review of Doc Jazz's 2020. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Please do support Doc Jazz on his YouTube and other platforms. Have a great day. Stay cool. Stay safe. Please remember to support your local musicians and artists at this point in time, as they need the help more than ever with all the crazy stuff going on in the world. I'll catch you later on in the next review. See you later. Spiderhands out.